Okay, year 11, this is the next topic on the muscular system. Big shout out to Charmaine and Daniela, the Donna girls. So this bit is all about the short-term and long-term effects of exercise on the muscular system, and also looking at injury, diet, and drugs on the muscles. So the first thing we need to look at is the immediate effects, which is lactic acid may build up if you're working anaerobically. There's an increase in fuel demand of glycogen, and the muscles will become fatigued, tired. Long-term effects, you get an increase in muscle size, hypertrophy, an increase in muscular strength and endurance, an increase in power. There's two types of contraction that you need to know. These are isotonic contractions that result in limb movement. For example, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. And there's an isometric contraction. This is a contraction which results in increased tension, but the length does not alter. For example, when pressing against a stationary object. I remember it by Lucozade helps you move, so it gives you energy to move, so therefore isotonic Lucozade, isotonic movement of the muscle. Isometric is the opposite, so there's no movement, you stay still. You can say because I've been hectic. Examples of isotonic would be press-ups, serving in tennis where there's movement of the muscles. Examples of isometric would be like a plank position in yoga, a rugby scrum where you've got two forces against each other. Okay, so the muscles are contracting, but there's no movement taking place. Okay, injuries. What soft tissue injuries can you get to your muscles? Well, these are tears, pulls and strains. Okay, these are caused by muscle fibres contracting and relaxing connective tissue, and blood vessels can be torn from their attachment to tendons. Sports people will strain a muscle and sprain a joint, remember that. When you stop training, this results in a loss of muscle mass and strength, which is known as muscle atrophy. Okay, so atrophy is losing the muscle mass, hypertrophy is the opposite, is gaining the muscle mass. How do we prevent injuries? Well, simply warm up and cool down. Treatment for injuries, we say RICE. First thing you need to do is rest it, ice it, compress it, then elevate it. Okay, let's look at lifestyle now. So rest's really important for our muscles because it allows recovery and repair. Then we are able to rebuild for the next session and strengthen. Diet, really important that carbohydrates and water need to be replaced after exercise. Protein helps rebuild and repair muscles. Performance enhancing drugs, so steroids will increase the size and strength of the muscles by allowing you to speed up the recovery process at rest or injury, so then you can get back in the gym and work harder. So lastly, strength is necessary in everyday life to first increase your work capacity, decrease the chance of injury, prevent low back pain, improve or prevent poor posture, improve performance. Okay, so that, lastly, aid rehabilitation after injury. So anything, remember, is in underlined, you need to write down, it's really important. Loads of keywords today, loads of short-term and long-term effects that we've been through. We've been through the prevention of injury, how to treat injuries, what injuries you can get, so loads of information, and that ends the muscular system. Okay, so after half term we'll be looking at the skeletal system, which is the last system.